So we're just on our way to Hills Ford in Kidderminster. We'll get a little bit more info later on in the video as to why, but we're going to go and check out a van. What that van is we will reveal later, but just heading out of Bromsgrove now on the way there, and we've got said a van for 24 hours. It's supposed to be a 72-hour test drive, but I need my van back by Wednesday. It's Monday afternoon now, and I'm out Wednesday morning, so I'm just going to have the van for 24 hours and we'll give you an in-depth review of said van and why I'm test driving a different van. Okay, catch you in a bit. So we've just arrived on the outskirts of Kidderminster, about to enter Hills Ford, which is just here. It's the Ford Transit Centre. So that probably gives it away. I mean, Ford don't do that many vans, do they? So, but which Transit is it going to be? So if you want to just film just over here. So we are in the Transit E-Custom. Oh, it said it on the thing there. Look, foot on the brake. We've got a start button on the side. Dash comes up. Transit comes up. Wonderful. We could do with finding out how much range we've got. 152 miles of range, I'm assuming. Yeah, and that's the trip counter at the top. So we're rolling. Okay, so we're just leaving Hills Ford in the Ford E-Transit, which is the big boy. So this is similar size to the Volkswagen Crafter medium wheelbase that I had, which you may have seen the video of the van conversion. Trick to get out of here. They do the Transit E-Custom, which is the smaller one, which is not really much bigger than my Maxus E-Deliver 3, which isn't the point, because what I want to plan to do, and I'll show you the idea in the back, is this will potentially replace the pizza trailer and Maxus E-Deliver 3 pizza van, so it'll be 2-in-1. I'll then still keep the 3 metre square gazebo to be able to do events in the gazebo with the gas ovens. But I'll have electric ovens in this, wash station in the back, prep area, serving area out from the side sliding door, but we'll have a look around the kind of layout and do the layout. The other little key feature that this has as an option, it's not a standard feature but it's an option on them, is they have something called, wait for it, Pro Power on board. So basically what that means is you can tap into the vehicle's batteries, and it has 2 3-pin 240 volt sockets in the back of the van, so you can power normal household appliances like a fridge, you can power a pizza oven, and that's just tapping into the vehicle's batteries. So providing you've got enough recharged the van last night and it's given us 153 miles range, but I've got the miles per kilowatt hour zeroed off and the miles total zeroed off. So we'll see how we get on today, how many miles we do, and then see what it says how many miles range we've got left, because if it's anything like my Maxus on a full charge, normally it tells me in the summer I've got about 151 miles, but by the time I get down to like 20 miles range left, I've done 150 miles, so I'd probably end up doing 170 because of regen braking, putting power back in the batteries. So we'll see how we get on today, and we'll give you a bit of a insight as to the plans for the van. So just done a quick run down some country lanes, dropping Luca off at a holiday club just in the Easter holidays. Now coming through like a little village, just testing out the suspension because I know it's quite a bumpy road and there's a lot of speed humps. Knowing that the Ford e-Transit has independent rear suspension with shock absorbers and springs, it actually rides a lot better than my Maxus E-Deliver 3, which has pretty crude old-fashioned leaf springs on the back, and being such a short wheelbase it does kind of bounce you around quite a lot and literally throw you back the seat when it hits bumps. But this is pretty compliant, going over speed bumps now, it's taking them really nicely. So overall general impressions, the ride quality is phenomenal, as to be expected from a lot of the reviews that I'd seen. The visibility is phenomenal. Wing mirrors, nice big wing mirrors with the lower kind of blind spot mirror, which you expect on the larger commercial vehicles. Anyway, my Crafter had the same. Plenty of cup holders. Got one on the right driver's side, one on the left on the passenger side. You've got a flip down one in the middle just below the gear selector, and there's a drop down one in the middle seat with like a little table with a little elastic strap, and two cup holders in there, which is ideal for people that are out on the road doing deliveries, put their delivery notes and cups and things in there. So we'll show you in the back in a bit, show you this Pro Power on board. I'm going to do a test with the one electric oven that I've got, just make sure that that powers that fine, and we'll have a little look at the Pro Power on board monitor on the screen just to see what power that's taking, and we'll kind of show you what layout we're going to do potentially in the back if we get one of these and turn it into pizza van number 3. So just a quick walk around the Hills Ford e-Transit. So on the front here we have the charging port, just push and release, pop it open. You've got your normal type 2 7 kilowatt charger, and then drop that down for CCS. You then got a charge level there, that flashes the different segments as it's charging. And you plug it in, and then you've got the push to release the charger lid, which is really useful because on my Maxus is a pain. You have to kind of unlock the van, then unplug the wall end of the lead, and then unlock the van again, and then pull the thing out. It's a bit of a faff. But this is a lot easier, having a release button. So that's the charging port. Let's give you a quick walk around the side. So we've got a big sliding door. Got a table and chairs in there. I'm just going to take them over, but I'm using the table just to give me a bit of a reference for where we will mount some stuff. So just been testing, as you saw, the electric oven with the Pro Power on board, which is useful to have. So from the inside, what we will have, a bit like my pizza trailer, we've got the little pop-up hatch, which will serve as a little bit of shelter. So I will have a work surface going along from there all the way along to probably about here, and then there'll be a divide here. So this section back here will be like your wash area, so you have like a sink and then there'll be a fridge underneath the unit here. That'll be pizza box prep and serving area, and then there'll be an opening hatch that will open from there, so you'll get into the van from the back. So the hatch will open up and give like a serving hatch area. Across the front of the worktop here, the menu will be on the front there, and then we'll have a little ledge so we can put condiments and so forth. There'll be a worktop going along here, which will be a little bit wider than that. That'll be where I will prep, make dough, and then I'll have a worktop running along here, which goes quite deep, because if you look at where the inner wall is, you've then got the recess into the window area. Although the worktop legs will go up to that bit, the worktop can actually recess into that wall, which will give you a lot more counter space instead of taking up precious floor space area. So you can have countertop all the way along here, and again back to about where that tie down point is, just down there, and then that will kind of be walled off. So there's enough space there to put kind of 2 or 3 pizza ovens. You can have a prep area, so you can have prepping pizzas, potentially prep. You have a second person prepping pizzas in here, and have ovens at either end or just down one end. And then across the back there will be a divide going up from that tie down point up to that cross brace in the ceiling. So that'll have then a kind of a wall, there'll be a kind of a walkway through, where you'll have like a wash area, sink, hand wash, and then you'll get in from the back door and you'll kind of walk in through this middle section, and then there's plenty of roof space. It's actually got the cutout, I'll show you a picture from above in here, for putting like a skylight in, and all of these little round bits are just like stickers that are stuck on, so that's quite flexible, and they're all over here as well towards the side. So if you put a solar panel on the roof, you can push them stickers off, drop your solar cables through, put like a little rubber gland on, stick a flex it in, and then you're not having to drill holes in the roof. They're already there. They're also probably there for fitting roof bars and that kind of stuff. So overall, pretty impressed. You can see all of the space. If I stand over in the corner here, you can see got loads of room all the way down there. Okay, so we've gone into the options on here for Pro Power on board. Just going to switch the rear outlets on. Vehicle power downtime is off. This vehicle runs Pro Power to the outlets until the Pro Power reserve setting is reached. Okay. Right. Let's just go and see if we can power up in the back. Okay, so the Pro Power on board light is on. The light is flashing on the pizza oven, so we should be able to switch that on. That's the internal light on. And switch it on to start warming up. So that now will be pulling probably about 1700 watts. So we're going to have a quick look at the front. Yep, and there we are. 1750 watts. It's pulling. 1730. That'll fluctuate just whilst it's priming and warming up the pizza oven, but it's got the capacity to pull 2.3 kilowatts. Obviously the maximum in the red is 2.4, so we're not actually going to pull as much as that. So that's pretty good. Pleased with that. We'll leave it running for a little bit just to see how that goes. A bit of a summary then on the new Ford E-Transit. So yeah, in a nutshell, it's big enough for 3 people to stand up in the back. There's plenty of room for prep surface and pizza ovens. It's got the Pro Power on board, which I probably wouldn't use all the time. It's one of those things that you'd use in an emergency if you were somewhere at an event and the power went down or the generators went, and you need to kind of just switch and plug the pizza oven in just to carry on cooking. I don't think I'd use it all the time to run the pizza ovens, full time. But on those occasions where you're going somewhere and there's no access to power, or to get access to power is a right rigmarole with loads of extension cables and it's not safe. It's a great opportunity to use the Pro Power on board. Yeah, that's a nice plus point to have. Ride comfort, way. I mean, we're talking 100% improvement on the Maxus because of having, as I've said before, and again I'll put the picture up, the independent rear suspension. On this particular model, it's the rear motor model, so it drives the rear wheels, which you can see in the clip. So it's really quiet. I mean, I'm driving along now, no radio on, no windows open, and it is super silent. I mean, it's as nice as a plush car in terms of, you know, sound deadened noise. So yeah, great comfort. The seat's comfortable. On my Maxus e-Deliver seat, I had to kind of make like a little small kind of lumbar pad to kind of go at the bottom of the seat because it was incredibly uncomfortable. But this is fine. It's got a lumbar adjustment support. There's a lot more adjustment in the seat base squab underneath your knees. You can raise and lower that, as well as obviously the usual backrest bit, and you've got a nice armrest in the middle. Technology wise, it's got its own built-in sat nav, but I'd always use my Apple CarPlay because I prefer the sat nav on that anyway. You've got DAB radio, so you can listen to your music, Spotify on Apple CarPlay as well. Obviously hands-free for your phone. You've got a normal USB down in the middle with like a little, it's like a document slot, so you can put like a clipboard if you're a delivery driver. But also up on the top, just down here, there's another 12-volt plug, and next to that there's a USB-C. Type-C plug, sorry, get that right, USB-C. So you can run that straight to your phone if you had it mounted on the window like I have currently. And yeah, there's loads of cup holders everywhere. I mean, you could literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each door pocket, 6, 7. So there's 7 places to put like drink bottles, and you can, in quite a fair few of them, you could get the fairly big drink bottles as well in the door pockets and the ones down there. So yeah, loads of space to put drinks and stuff. So I think the e-Transit is going to be on the cards for probably the end of this year. Get it kitted out, ready for the season kicks off for next year with pizzas and stuff. Can't justify affording one this year, and I'd need still to be able to tow the trailer, and obviously can't put a tow bar on these. And the idea is to get rid of the trailer and the Maxus pizza van. So I'll have to kind of get one of these when I'm at the end of the season, come kind of Christmas time, and then kind of kit this out over the quiet time between January and April, so it's kind of ready for next year. So that is the plan. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think the Ford e-Transit is a winner? Chicken dinner? No. Winner, pizza dinner. And give me a thumbs up and a like if you're enjoying the content. Keep safe. Enjoy your explorations. Keep on trucking, all that lot, whatever taglines. But anyway, thank you for watching. Speak soon. Here's my little van back. All right, Ben.
No problem.
Wicked. Cheers for that. Thank you.
No problem at all.
Absolutely awesome. Great van. It's going to do everything I need it to do.
Fantastic.
Be a great upgrade from the
help,
little
give me a
Maxus.
shout.
Wonderful. So that's Hills Ford, Kidderminster.
Kidderminster, yeah, Musto Green.
Musto Green.
The transit centre as well. So we've got loads of different vehicles in stock.
Wonderful.
Come and see us if you want to drive the e-Transit or any of the other electric vehicles we have in stock. Come and see us.
Wonderful. I just had a quick look around that Westphalia pop top in there. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
Nice setup that with the little kind of kitchen at the back.
It's a nice little van, this as well.
It's all right, you know. Yeah, I mean for the money, it's done me all right. You know, it drives all right. Spec on it's all right. Some little quirky little things on it, but that's the Japanese.
Like the Jetsons,
it does really good.
yeah.
It's just that ambient sort of pedestrian noise, isn't it? But no, it's done me all right. But it'd be a nice upgrade with the e-Transit to be able to stand up in the back of it, work out of it, and kind of ditch the trailer. Reminds me very much of the Crafter that I had, which obviously some of my viewers have seen the conversion I did on that as a motorhome, which was great. So again, thank you again. Cheers,
no
Ben.
problem.
Wicked.
Cheers,
Thank you.